Jalen Hurd missed his entire rookie season with the broken back, but could become a starting wide receiver for the 49ers in 2020. His competition is Brandon Ayuk, a rookie who will have an abbreviated offseason to learn the 49ers offense, Kendrick Bourne, a former undrafted free agent who started 0 games for the 49ers last season, and Dante Pettis. I don't need to say anything about Pettis. You already know. If Hurd stays healthy, he could be the favorite to start opposite Deebo Samuel at wide receiver in the regular season opener. Here are 5 things to know about Hurd. Hurd was a top 5 running back in the country in high school. He grew up in Henderson, Tennessee, and his junior season, he rushed for 3,357 yards and won Tennessee's Mr. Football Award. He was a prodigy, a 6'4" running back who bulldozed poor high school defenders. He seemed like the second coming of Eddie George, who played for the Tennessee Titans when Hurd was growing up. Hurd wanted to be like George. After Hurd's junior season of high school, he received scholarship offers from Alabama, LSU, Georgia, and Notre Dame, to name a few. But he decided to stay close to home and attend Tennessee. Hurd's senior season of high school, he played 1 game, then shut himself down for the rest of the year with a shoulder injury. He wanted to make sure he was healthy for the start of the college football season. Hurd was fantastic his first 2 seasons at Tennessee. He started as a true freshman in the SEC, the most violent conference, and rushed for 900 yards and 5 touchdowns. As a sophomore, he rushed for 1,200 yards and 12 touchdowns. He looked like a future NFL running back. But in 2016, after 7 games, Hurd suffered a concussion and decided he didn't want to play running back anymore. Decided he wanted to play wide receiver instead. Understandable. Wide receivers generally make more money, and running backs generally suffer more concussions. But Tennessee's coaching staff refused to allow Hurd to change positions. They recruited him to play running back. So Hurd shut himself down for the rest of the season and transferred to Baylor to play wide receiver, meaning he sat out half of 2016 and all of 2017. Hurd was a starting wide receiver for Baylor in 2018. It was his first season as a wide receiver, and he led Baylor in catches with 69 and receiving yards with 946. He was a natural. But late in the season, he injured his knee against Texas Tech. He returned to the game and finished it, but did not play the following week in Baylor's bowl game. Instead, Hurd shut himself down and had knee surgery so he'd be ready for the NFL season. Hurd played well in training camp and preseason with the 49ers. They drafted him in round 3, and he missed OTAs in minicamp, but returned for training camp and played extremely well for 14 days. He blocked hard and ran hard after catches. Looked like a future starting wide receiver who could play some running back too. Until he suffered a stress fracture in his back. The 49ers hoped he would return after 3 weeks, but Hurd missed the entire season. Didn't want to travel or even sit in meetings. The mere act of sitting hurt him. So he spent hardly any time with the 49ers as a rookie. Let's recap. In 2013, he missed all but 1 game. In 2016, he missed all but 7 games. 2017, missed the entire season. 2018, missed the final game. And 2019, he missed the entire season. That's a lot of time off for a 24-year-old athlete trying to make a career in the NFL. The 49ers finally cleared Hurd's back this offseason. He's healthy enough to train and practice with the 49ers whenever the government allows. But will Hurd stay healthy the whole season? Hurd hasn't made it through a season healthy since 2015, half a decade ago. His body began to break down in high school. The 49ers still hope Hurd can become a dependable, starting caliber wide receiver, but they can't count on him. Not with his track record. Anything he gives them during his career would be a bonus.